Hi everyone, Aiden here with etrailer.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at our Konig XB-16 snow tire chains here on our 2021 Toyota 4Runner. So taking a look at the chain, we can see it's a diamond pattern as opposed to a ladder pattern style chain. That means it's going to give us a somewhat smoother ride quality and be a little less bumpy. On the links themselves, we've got a dual-sided D-link, which as compared to something like a twist link is going to give us a little bit more bite into that snow and ice, but not quite as much as something really aggressive like a V-bar style. It's a nice middle ground. The links have a manganese-nickel alloy construction, keeping them corrosion resistant over time. And the links on the inside here and on the tensioner have a coating on there to protect any sort of rim damage if something were to bump into it. It'll also help make sure that the chain doesn't get too cold. These are the common touch points for your hands, so you don't want it to be freezing cold in that inclement weather. What sets this apart from other chains is that built-in tensioner that we pointed out earlier. It's nice to have it just included in the chain, so once we do set this up, we don't have to go grab a separate piece to pull tension on the chain for us. That, and we have nice color-coded pieces all around. So if you are kind of in a darker situation, it's harder to see, you know that, hey, these red pieces are the ones that I need to be focusing on. It's easier to see in that dark, bad weather. The other thing that stands out about these chains is the really nice carrying case. It's made of a hard plastic as opposed to what standardly comes with a kind of cheap canvas bag. These cases are really nice because they're resealable, they're really durable, and it's going to hold the chains and all the accessories that come with it nice and safe for whenever we need them next. Before picking up the chains for your vehicle, you want to make sure you check your tire size and make sure you get the right ones. Ours today are 265/70 R17, so you can always check our fit guide to make sure you get the right chains for your vehicle. And Konig especially is really good about testing their chains and making sure that their fit guide is accurate as well. These ones are a breeze to install, and let's show you how to do that right now. To begin our installation, we want to lay out our chains and make sure there aren't any twists or kinks in the links, making sure everything's nice and untangled. And when we do that, we want to make sure that this blue portion of the chain is towards the vehicle and that these loops here, they kind of curve around. We want that smooth side to be face up so that when it rests against the tire, we're not putting anything sharp or abrasive against it. Once we've identified all of that, we can grab our chain and feed it behind the tire here. It will probably get a little bit tangled while we feed this over, so just keep that in mind. Once it's over, we want to kind of grab the chain out in front, get it a bit more untangled here, making sure that that opening in the middle is lined up and wrapped around our tire. Once everything is pulled out in front, we can grab the colored portion with the stud here and the opposite end and bring it up and into the wheel well, and making our first connection and lining that behind the tire. We can grab the chain portion and pull it up and over and make our second connection out in front. Now, you can connect the red hook to the red link. I am going to actually connect it to one of these further down links here just to get a tighter fit on this particular tire. It can be a little tricky. You might have to kind of grab this and readjust the chain, maybe pull it up to give yourself the room you need, but eventually you should be able to make that connection. Once you've made that, you can get everything lined back up, center it on the tire. These little cross sections here, we want to line up with the center of the tire. So just line that back, get it roughly adjusted, and we can pull the bottom portion forward here as best we can. There we go, I had a bit of a twist there. And we can take this coated chain with our catch right here, feed that in the middle, and when we pull it, you can hear it kind of ratchet tighter. There we go, that's pretty tight. And then you can feed it through one or two of these hooks. I'm gonna start with just one, see how tight we have it. Yeah, that's pretty good right there. And just connect it across like that. And you can see we've got a nice tight fit around our tire. Now you want to make sure you go drive forward a few times once both sides are done, and make sure that everything stays nice and tight. Once it does kind of settle in, you might need to use the second loop here, but that's just up to how it fits on your tire and the conditions you're in. So overall, these are a really good quality chain. I'd say they're probably medium duty. You can definitely get some that are less aggressive, and you can definitely get some that are more aggressive. They'll be V-bar or square link style. Those ones are probably going to be more for off-road use, but this one's going to be a good hybrid, a good on-road option that'll get you out of those tough situations and get you where you need to go. And that'll do it for our look at the Konig XB-16 snow tire chains here on our 2021 Toyota 4Runner.